Why do you keep saying that you need a Coretta? You are not a civil rights leader. You just act in movies, sir. You talking about you need a Coretta. Welcome to La Vida Rosa. I'm your host, Pinky, and today we're going to be talking about how Meagan Good became Coretta Scott King. So if you'd like to see more, then just stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to this video. Y'all can barely get through my intro. What is Jonathan Majors talking about? In case y'all didn't know, Jonathan Majors was just convicted of assault on his ex-girlfriend. He recently did an interview discussing all of it. You know, because of this guilty verdict, he lost his deal with Marvel, which, I know he's somewhere balled up crying in the corner over that, y'all. I know that hurt. Marvel, y'all already know he plays Kang the Conqueror. And especially if you watch Loki, I still have to do my review, y'all. I still plan to do it. But it's like, I didn't know how to talk about that. You know, with all this controversy, I just want to talk about the show. I didn't really want to even get into all of that. He's really good. That's what actors don't realize. What you got going on in your personal life can ruin your whole career. And I feel like he is a very unserious person. So before we get to the interview, there was this audio that came out where he was scolding his girlfriend for her behavior. I guess she was out drinking with her friends, and he was telling her she's gonna have to start acting like Coretta Scott King and Michelle Obama.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you really know, baby? Do you really?
Yes.
Then how dare you come home drunk and disturb the peace of our house when we have a plan? I would like to get to the point where your friends know what job I'm on and go, I think Grace is going to be out of commission. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I won't.
No, you understand that? Because that team, that unit, right? Grace has to be in a certain mindset to support Coretta Scott King. You know who that is? That's Martin Luther King's wife. Michelle Obama, Barack Obama's wife.
I know, I'm not. I shouldn't have gone out. I'm sorry.
Let me just lay it out for you, right? If I'm just gonna say this. My temper, my trauma, blah, all that said, right? And I'm gonna say it. I'm a great man, a great man. I am doing great things, not just for me, but for my culture and for the world. That is actually the position I'm in. That's real. I'm not being a dick about it. I didn't ask for it. I've worked, and that's the situation. The woman that supports me, that I support, that needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices the way that man is making for her and for them ultimately. Last night, 2 nights ago, you did not do that. You did not do that.
I'm sorry.
Which took away from the plan. And the plan is everything.
Mind you, his ex is a white woman, okay? So he felt like she needs to start supporting him because he's a great man, like Barack Obama and Martin Luther King. You need to be more like Coretta and Michelle. They know how to support their man, okay? And that went viral and everybody was clowning him because it's like, why are you telling a white woman to act? That's stupid, right? So then we have this court case come around, and Meagan Good is by his side throughout the whole thing, and everybody's really questioning Meagan Good as well. It's like, you're Meagan Good. Mind you, Meagan Good has just gotten out of this long-term marriage with her ex-husband, Devon Franklin, and that was a whole big thing. I think it's been like at least a year with them separated. A lot of people don't understand why she is putting her reputation and possibly her career in jeopardy over a seemingly new relationship. Now, word on the street, allegedly, a lot of people believe that he was cheating on her, and that's the whole reason why him and his girlfriend were having that DV situation in the first place, because he was texting Meagan Good, and that's why Meagan Good slid in so quick to support him during this case. Allegedly. From the snippet that I saw, He was singing her praises.
Through it all, Major's new girlfriend, actress Meagan Good, has remained by his side, even present for our interview. How would you describe your relationship?
She's an angel. She's held me down like a Coretta, you know? I'm so blessed to have her, you know? The relationship is still fresh, but, you know, I think I found her.
She stood by his side, a strong black woman standing by her black man, and how he finally found his Coretta. And a lot of people are like, you can't think of any other. Why are you comparing yourself to a civil rights leader? Somebody said he had a civil rights fetish. Because if you look at the way he dresses on a regular basis, he does dress like we're back in the 40s. Why do you keep saying that you need a Coretta? You are not a civil rights leader. You are not on the front lines fighting for the rights of black people, okay? Stop indirectly comparing yourself to Martin Luther King, because there's no comparison. You could play him in a movie, okay? And if you want to start speaking up for our people and standing up for our people, that's another thing. But you just act in movies, sir. You're talking about you need a Coretta. Because in all seriousness, it is disrespectful to Coretta Scott King and her legacy. And I'm going to read what her daughter had to say about it. My mother wasn't a prop. She was a peace advocate before she met my father and was instrumental in him speaking out against the Vietnam War. Please understand, my mother was a force. I love the fact that she said this and spoke out in defense of her mother, because stop using her name as a code word for women holding their men down, even when they cheat. He did respond by saying, my intention was to convey my utmost respect for Coretta Scott King, her achievements, and both her personal legacy and the one she shares with her husband, Dr. Martin Luther King. He should have just apologized, because it doesn't sound like he gets it from this statement. And there's also a bigger conversation that can be had for black women always being the one that black men run to after women that are non-black do them wrong or don't hold them down. That's all of a sudden when black men want to run to a black woman to rehabilitate their careers or their reputation. I would want better for Meagan, but she's a grown woman. She knows what she's doing. She might have a little bit of a Lori Harvey contract, you know, where she's being paid to do this. We don't know. I feel like if you truly love somebody, you wouldn't even want to put them in the line of fire like this. Like, if you're going to have to fight a DV case, you know how that looks. I wouldn't even want her to take any of those shots that people are sending towards me. And maybe she's like, no, baby, I'm going to stand behind you no matter what. We're going to get through this together. Maybe she's insisting on doing this with him. But if he had any sort of love for her, I would think that he would tell her to stay home. Let me handle all of this. Let me take all the bullets. Let me take all the scrutiny. I don't want any of that. I want to shield you from all of that if you really loved her. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I'd love to hear your opinion. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Peace.